Righto. Woodlands winners by the beach. We've got a bit of a beach theme happening this week, of course, with Kaikoura. Stacey White, hello to you.
Hi, Paul. Great to be here. I wish I was by the beach, but not so lucky. I am at Addington Raceway though for the Cup Trials and the barrier draw function for the New Zealand Cup and the Dominion, so that's exciting.
You got the old grandstand behind you. That's the one that burnt down, isn't it? The picture.
Yeah. I'm just in spectators there, and they've got the big mural on the wall behind me.
They're actually very cool photos. I used to have them in HRNZ headquarters. I don't know where they have them now, but they are very good photos of history. So, and Mark Hughes playing at home, and no heavy jacket today, mate.
No, morning, Cobber. Beautiful day in Victoria. About 28 degrees where I am at the moment. So, yeah, bring it on, mate. It's just like a summer's day.
As I said, a bit of a beach feel. Been a massive week for Woodlands. We've got we're 4 races as always to highlight, but we're leaving out horses like Jatinski, Mark Hughes, and Stace as well, or both yous, Mo'unga. We're not even going to highlight either of those horses, but terrific results for connections there for Better Delight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep going, Stace.
Betters, I think, is going to have a fairly strong hand in the New Zealand Cup, and Mo'unga winning the way he did at Kaikoura. The connections have decided to have a go at the New Zealand Cup, so it adds another Betters delight into the mix with obviously the likes of Leap to Fame. So, yeah, going to be really exciting. I think he's got 4 or 5 confirmed runners in the race now. So, and obviously one Sweet Lou and one American Ideal. So well represented there.
Hughes, you've been one of the biggest fans of the King. There's plenty of people out there that love him, Better Delight. I think New Zealand's going to see one of his most imposing sons, so I've got to be careful because Lazarus does hail from New Zealand, and I could get booed off this show if I turn around and say he's best. But they're in for a treat when they see Larry, who is confirmed now. Hopefully he does get on that plane on Sunday, but they're in for a treat, aren't they? He's a super horse to look at.
Yeah, look, he's quite an imposing animal. Haven't seen a horse like him with such a seriously big engine probably since Lazarus. Speed, stamina, he brings it all to the table. So the Kiwis will certainly get a serious look at him next Tuesday. And look, he's probably hate to say it, but there's a lot of Lazarus similarities about him, and certainly the best Australian pacer we produced in quite a number of years.
No, he's a superstar. His grandson, be careful how I say this, Stacey. I almost said the wrong horse there too, but Lather Up got a very, very impressive winner at Kaikoura on Sunday. That's Celsian out wide with Robbie Close in the saddle.
Yeah, I think everyone was pretty excited to see her go on debut and see what she could do, because her trials leading up to this had been pretty eye-catching with the speed that she seems to have, and she definitely didn't disappoint here. 2-year-old filly, like you say, she was last turning for home. Went a bit wider than she probably needed to, but once she found her feet and found her gear, gosh, she found the line good. 57-1, she got home in, and looks like she's sort of got quite a bit to learn, and once everything starts sort of falling together with a few more races under her belt, it's going to be interesting what she can achieve. Grant Smith bred and races her, so well done to him, obviously supporting Lather Up and getting a great result here out of an Art Major, Dan, which possibly it's going to be a great cross for him, so that's interesting as well. And I believe Mark Jones has thought a bit of her all the way along. He's had a couple of Lather Ups that he's liked. He actually did the early work with Tactiva as well. So, yeah, he's a supporter of Lather Ups. So hopefully that continues. But, yeah, very eye-catching. And I don't think she's paid up for any of the big races, which is a bit unfortunate for connections. But there'll be plenty of opportunities for her going forward.
Just want to highlight it. I've played it twice already. I just want to highlight the speed that this little filly shows, it's just ridiculous. What Stacey said there, she's a bit green, because when Robbie pulls her out here, she sort of goes a little bit wider and gets a little bit all over the shot. But then right about now, she just goes, I better win the race now. And she just knuckles and goes so straight, so professional, so mighty to watch.
Yeah, and it looks like she probably has even a little bit more left, because she did get a bit green and was just sort of finding her feet almost right by the line there. So it would be interesting down a straight like Ashburton, where she had even more space to sort of get get things together and get home. So yeah, definitely one to watch for the future, but exciting for the sire. Obviously we know Latherup's got a lot of speed, or had a lot of speed on the track, so definitely seems to be throwing that into his progeny, which is really exciting.
Usually he's throwing that into his progeny. So it's Down by the Seaside. As I said, it's got a bit of a beach feel. Okinawa Beach, outstanding for the Turnbulls, winning the Derby at, that wasn't the Derby, the Patch, sorry, at Hobart on Saturday night, just on.
Yeah, look, very emphatic win for the son of Down by the Seaside in the 2-year-old Colson Geldings, the Dandy Patch, the $60,000 final at Hobart Saturday past on the lure, and just won under a hole by a solid 20 metres. Very, very nice horse. Horse that's taken a little bit of time, but seems to have a very serious motor. Very good night for Down by the Seaside in Hobart that night with his daughter Waterfront winning the Tasmanian Oaks as well. And she's the bounce now. She's heading to the Breeders' Crown this Saturday night with the 3-year-old fillies. So that's 2 Oaks as well for Down by the Seaside in the last 3 or 4 weeks. So and a really nice win there with his 2-year-old colt. So congratulations to the Turnbull family.
Absolutely, got a little bit noisy there from tide to tide, but that's okay. Stacey's got a bit of background.
Just a little bit of a sidelight. One of the theories for breeding is that perhaps breed back into your own family. So Sporty Max, the dam of Okinawa Beach, is by Sports Rider, and Sports Rider and Down by the Seaside emanate from the same family. So a little bit of side note there for the breeding enthusiasts out there.
And they do. Sports Riders are doing an awesome job leaving winners. Okinawa Beach, I went and Googled it because everyone, I was going to get a nice beach picture. So we might be able to get some sponsorship out of it if we keep promoting it enough. Shirts you'd like using. Mr. Bondi also won on Leeton. First win for him here in Australia. A horse that came from New Zealand, very impressive horse, and got the job done for the Boots at Leeton. There's a lot more for him to come. He came from last and first round Leeton as well, so very, very impressive. Stace, What the Hill, you are the flagship. You're the flag bearer for What the Hill at the minute, and rightfully so. He's had a massive week. 5 o'clock, Jerry gets a chockies here, but a pretty unique week for him.
Yeah, absolutely. He has had good winners all around the show, actually. But yes, the one we're highlighting here is obviously a trifecta up at Alexandra Park. 5 o'clock, Jerry, he's been Mr. Consistent. I think it was his 4th win, and he's had something like 18 placings or something. He's not often out of the top 3, so great to see him get another one for Jared Cayford, who bred and races him. And Braveheart Highlander put everything together to get 2nd there, and Air I Will 3rd. So yeah, really great result. We're actually seeing quite a bit of that at Alexandra Park, but he also got a Quinella on Tuesday at Manawatu with 2 Woodlands bred graduates, with Johnny Hu getting his 6th win and Elizabeth Hillen for 2nd. So yeah, he's definitely leaving great types, and they're getting the job done. So he's a really exciting prospect for Woodlands going forward in the trotting ranks. Obviously we're excited about Bet and Win being his first open class runner in the Dominion next week. So yeah, fingers crossed everything goes well there.
Also had the name's just left me. The horse that trialled for Chris Finozio, Mark Hughes, last weekend.
Love Me Too.
Love Me Too. Beating Call Me the Breeze in a trial. Don't worry, Call Me the Breeze isn't right, but he's still beating fair and square. Was super impressive. And then Mark Jones, we mentioned Mark Jones there before with Celsian. He also had 2 winners at Kaikoura, Bullet Train, and What the Bell, both very nice winners by What the Hill. Both got a good future going forward. So pretty impressive week for Benny. He had a couple of winners here in Australia as well. So it's been a big week for him. Hopefully, Stace, it rolls on to next week.
Fingers crossed.
And Hughesy, another of the Kiwis expats over here in Australia. This was impressive. Christopher Dance, of course, the son of Sweet Lou. That's him 5 deep buying the hot pies and donuts as he corners at Gloucester Park.
Yeah, unbelievable win in the WA Derby last Friday night at Gloucester Park. 3 wide, and then outside them from about the 400, and just navigated the field and roared away to win against a very, very nice bunch of 3-year-olds. Woodlands bred and raised, so we've got to put our hand up there out of out of a nice mare we used to race as well. So Sweet Lou out of Better Delight, the Golden Cross, I guess it is now in a lot of ways, but he was ultra impressive. I know Bondi's always had an opinion of him, but Group 1 Derby to Sweet Lou solidified him at the top of the 3-year-old staying ranks in Australia. He'll win that premiership, and he's possibly on the way to winning the 2-year-old premiership as well. Another big week for him, as there seems to be big weeks for him as well. Can't find a better man. Won the 4- and 5-year-old championship at Melton on Saturday night, and the Lou juggernaut continues.
One of the flagships, I think, we're about Sweet Lou. They get better. They seem to just can't find a better man. He looked like he'd found a bar, and all of a sudden he's just taken it to another level.
Yeah, and look, if you look at Lou's historically on the racetrack, great 2-year-old, great 3-year-old, went a little bit MIA at 4, as a lot of them do, but by God, he roared back at 5. He was just an animal at 5, Sweet Lou. So that was one of the key reasons we were on him. We just thought there'd be some longevity to them, and that has certainly come to pass.
Absolutely. Hughesy, thank you. Anyone wants to get in touch, go to woodlandstud.co.nz. The names and numbers are underneath. Stace has worked this out, Hughesy. She muted her microphone, and then she's waiting for her name to come up, and she's unmuted it. Stace, good luck this week. Good luck today. Barrier draw. Hopefully the numbers fall your way. And you get a positive result, but good luck, and we will be talking to you one day next week. We normally record this show Wednesday morning. We might have to put it back to Wednesday evening or something like that. Hopefully, if you get a good result.
Absolutely. Hey, look, we're just thrilled to have a horse capable of being in a field like that. So as long as he does everything right and runs a good race, we'll be ecstatic with the horse. Anything sort of better than that is a dream result. So yeah, we'll just see how we go, and just everything crossed. Yeah, thank you though.
It'll be fine. The Harry and Kenny show. Don't log out. You can mute your audio. Hughesy, you're done. Nothing else for you to say?
No. Just best of luck to everybody in the Breeders' Crown this Saturday night.
And tonight. Heats tonight.
And Trotters as well tonight at Bendigo, and Paces on Friday night at Melton. Our boys are represented by 25 runners in the Breeders' Crown Saturday night, and look forward to that. And good luck to everybody next week in New Zealand on Cup Day.
Very good. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate.
Christopher Dance with a whirlwind run out wide. Artful Major worked into the clear. Wave Rider, but Christopher Dance has swept up. 28.7. Runs up on the outside of the stablemate Vegas Strip. Menemsha got into the clear to try and run a place, and then Chiwalu. But it looked all over. Christopher Dance has shot right away, and he's got the hat-trick in the Derby. Have a look at him go. Christopher Dance, brilliant for Duchess Dead. He's going to bolt the Derby in, and Christopher Dance has waltzed home to beat Menemsha. Then you came along, and Golden Load ran fourth, and now followed by Vegas Strip and Artful Major. And
in 29.6, and Okanui Beach going well. In second place, Post Lazarus. Joe's Place coming to the outside. He's first class. They've got away then from Iden Regal Wave on the point of the turn, and the front run Okanui Beach raced away in the Danny Patch final. Post Lazarus hurrying down second place for the moment. Down the outside, he's first class, but it's going to be Okanui Beach will take out the Danny Patch final. Rabbi Tomb will do it and win it by around about 20 metres. In second place, Post Lazarus. Third, he's first class from either Joe's Place or the fast finishing out Tiger up on the inside. Then Iden Regal Wave, Flying Vinny.
And they're about to turn and go at the 250. The leader, Sweet Tartan, a half a length away. Electric King, Captain Christian Wider. Celsian pulled to the extreme outside. Then Jibber J and Dawn to Dark. Leader, Sweet Tartan, collared by Captain Christian. Celsian zooming home. Captain Christian went to the lead, but Celsian coming to his one. Right down the outside. Celsian wins on debut. Celsian from last to first for a big win. Beats home Captain Christian, third and Sweet Tartan.
Fard Highlander will turn for home. 5 o'clock, Jerry Hero will. Faith and Manchester win for a gallop. Aradine's leading down well. Braveheart Highlander, 5 o'clock, Jerry. Aradine Hero will starting to lift. Leader Braveheart Highlander coming through strongly. 5 o'clock, Jerry. Braveheart Highlander, 5 o'clock, Jerry's got him though. 5 o'clock, Jerry to beat Braveheart Highlander. Hero will third, and up for fourth was Patrick Mahomes.